And as tensions continue to increase in the Middle East, there are growing concerns about what it could mean for gas prices, both across the nation and right here in California.
The region produces more than a quarter of the world's oil supply. Experts say any disruption could quickly impact prices at the pump.
ABC 10 State Matters political reporter Jenny Huh is here now to explain.
Well, experts and advocates of the petroleum industry tell me this is exactly why they say increased reliance on foreign oil supply is unreliable. Here are the factors that could drive up gas prices.
Now you have a major geopolitical event. This is not a little event. This is a big event, which is completely outside of our control.
And events outside of our control mean an unreliable supply of oil for Californians, says University of Southern California Associate Professor Mike Miche.
Our theory of being more reliant on foreign imports is fine in a perfect world, but it's not fine in the reality of the real world.
This as California loses in-state refining capacity, meaning less oil production. Recently, the Phillips 66 refinery in Los Angeles shut down, and Valero in Benicia is planning to cease operations by April. Two facilities producing 20% of California gasoline.
You know, price is an issue. Price is already high in California because of taxes, but what if you can't get the products that you need? Our Richmond refinery in Northern California supplies 60% of the jet fuel to San Francisco Airport.
The California Energy Commission, or CEC, acknowledging refinery closures mean more reliance on imported fuel. A spokesperson writing in part, quote, "To smooth that transition, we will need to continue to ensure that supply can reliably come into the state."
We have to get a special blend of gasoline for California, and there's just a limited number of refineries for that.
A California special blend, which is more environment friendly, which only some countries in Asia like South Korea, Singapore, India, Saudi Arabia, and China can make. But Miche says there's the looming conflict between China and Taiwan, and the war in Iran has closed the Strait of Hormuz oil route along the Persian Gulf.
There's, one eye on the Middle East and one eye on Asia right now.
7 major refineries are left in the state, including Chevron, which operates 2. They too are foreshadowing closures amid newly proposed regulations by the California Air Resources Board, which works to help meet the state's zero emissions by 2045 climate goal.
Are you guys threatening to move out of state and close down your 2 refineries if these amendments do pass?
Yes, Jenny, we have got to get some real action.
The Cap and Invest program allows polluters to pay for credit to continue operations and offers rebates and consumer returns. The proposal, fewer permits, higher fees.
I call it Cap and Divest. That will not allow us to compete with anything coming from overseas because, again, they're only going to tax in-state production and they're not going to tax imports.
And a CARB spokesperson says, quote, "The Cap and Invest program is the most cost-effective way for California to achieve its statutorily mandated climate goals." And Andy Walls with Chevron says he's heard back from the CEC and that back-and-forth discussions over the proposed amendments are ongoing. Chris, Laura.
All right, Jenny Huh, thank you.